It's once again the next day in the garage, eh? Garage what? So the boot dried nicely overnight. It's just been block sanded again, and some bits that needed going over again with some glazing fillery goodness. So yeah, it's going for some more body work at the moment, but it's looking good. It's looking nice.
Nice technique you got there, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Well, yeah, boot is good. Right, I'm really excited that I don't have to work on that area anymore, because I'm so sick of it. Oh dear Jesus, mess on the boy. I'm so happy I don't have to mess around with this anymore. Okay, we need to tidy up first. I can't work like this. It's mad how every little job just ends up and just so much stuff in and out everywhere.
Hey Phil, what you up to, mate?
Hello, having a struggly one. Hi Chewy. Hello. I'm gonna blue Peter this boy. This is a boy I made earlier. Trying to make it fit before I do anything too crazy. Chewy's liking the ball. Playing around with it, just taking tiny little bits off of a file where it's coming into contact, just so I can push it back, because it's not perfect and the gaps are all a bit weird everywhere. I want my gaps to at least be reasonable, and this is getting there. It's getting there.
You got your marks for the bolt holes?
Yep.
Captive bolt holes?
Two nuts are gonna go on the back of here.
Sergeant Captain bolt holes.
Captain Bolt Hole. And yeah, a little bit more fiddling, and then I'm just gonna pack it in, and then start. Once it's in situ, then I can make sure all the flat edges are all flat together. But yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there.
Any ideas?
Okay, bye.
Bye. The most unnecessarily over-engineered solution to any problem ever in history of the world is same two types of metal that I will literally just do a plug weld, one plug weld that will hold this plate onto here. After literally 17 years later, I think this is going to be the final welding setup. So everything's clamped down, both touching surfaces. I've got a zinc primer on them, so I'm just going to do a plug weld here, and then I'm just going to do it. Hopefully I don't ruin this little bit that I've been making for God knows how long, but interesting.
Any ideas?
That is definitely on there. Looks like this from the other side. It's one thing after another. I think I'm gonna take the windscreen out because... So I've made all of this stuff up now and I've cleaned a lot of this up, but I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit, this is a prone to rust area as we saw on the other car. Whilst I have this off, it might be a good idea for me to just have a look at it from the top and then make sure that it's just as clean as it can be before I close that area off completely and make it difficult for myself for later. Jesus, never ending stuff. As we know from the other car, I need to not break it because we don't have a spare one for this car. That was so scary. It felt so sketchy. I just really didn't want to break it. I don't know how, but somehow it come out. I have no idea. The glass is there. It's no longer on the car. So this is what I was talking about. I don't know what's going on here. This doesn't look bad, but obviously we've got crud there and crud there. And it took me ages to get it started, but once you get it started, it's fine. The tool that you actually need to use, it's called like a lip over tool or something. So you just need to get the inside. So the lip of the rubber, that's the outside perimeter lip on the inside of the car, wants to come out. And then the way I started doing it, once I got that lip over a little bit, the whole rubber just decided to just untwist and come off the glass and the car. So it worked in my favor really. But yeah, I used a lot of WD-40 on plastic spatulas to like, and then literally, also the top edge, you want to start with the top edge. Just with a lot of WD-40 plastic spatula, just little by little, bloop, 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 and then boom. That was scary though. Going back to the garage again, gonna check on Ross's progress. He's been painting the hatch and the door, so yeah, hopefully that's going well. I will see you when we get there. Oh, and also this hoopty is about to hit 100,000 miles, man. It's good. We're gonna go and have a look at the door and the hatch that's being sanded, but we are just discussing what to do with this.
Any ideas?
Because it's nowhere near as bad as it was on the other car, and that was really ag. It's gonna have to be cut out, but there's 3 layers of metal there. But I'm gonna clean it up with a wire wheel and see how far the rust goes, and then try and cut it as minimal as I can, and then just have a look, just open up a gap and see what it's like inside. Okay, tell me about your door.
My door.
This is my door. It has been fully sanded down to bare metal on this side, and also received a coat of rust treatment, which will also be sanded off, correct?
Yes, correct.
Very nice. That's looking very good. Now you're doing the inside underneath,
Right.
just taking it back to bare metal. This door is actually very...
Quite a bit of crust.
This door, well,
But I've rust treated it before and painted it with just a rattle can, and it's lasted 8 months and it hasn't rusted through. So
Okay, door's good. The hatch dried again for the second time and it's pretty lovely now. The hatch is looking nice. It's all good, smooth and straight. We'll receive final sanding. And then yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Epoxy primer for the win. Really good. I think I'm gonna try and concentrate on getting this sorted out. This side's worse than that side. Once this is repaired, then I can weld on that bit that I made, and then I can close this off. Oh, it's never ending. Ross is still sanding. He's been sanding for like 17 days. Sanding the buffer. No. This is never ending.
Any ideas?
Everything is just, you think, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this, but then this turns into that, and then that turns into more stuff, and then stuff turns into stuff. Super fresh, original colour of the car underneath here. Oh, that's so nice. I love this colour. Look at this fresh paint, mate. Look how sick this colour is when it's just nice. Oh, how fresh. Look how nice that is.
Thanks for fresh.
Oh my god, this is...
Cover the whole car in this.
This is the nicest thing I've ever seen. This is the nicest part of this whole car. Oh my god, look at the colour of it. Oh my god, that is beautiful. I don't know how well the colour translates on camera, but this is the original colour of the car that I want to keep. I'm gonna, when it's time to repaint it, it's gonna go original colour. So like, I know the car as like this colour and then like this and like this. But this is like, oh. What is going on? Why is it so tight? That's not bad anyway. It's only wiggly because it's not gonna, definitely not gonna go anywhere. It's like you've got a hook grip over there. No, yeah, look, that's okay. That's good. Tight. What on earth are we doing? I have absolutely no idea. Ross finished with the door. Looks real good. It's just drying. He literally just left. Just moved it over, hung it up. Whilst he was doing the door, I've been trying to cut this piece out. Pain in the bum, Julio. I've somehow managed to get it out. And I've gave it a little wire brush. I need to clean it up more and then see how I feel about it. Proper weird, tricky little bit. So I'm gonna try and make a repair piece to go in there and then go from there. I'm gonna make it big, this little curved, weird piece. Just gonna cut a piece out and see how I do. Cut a little piece. I'm gonna make it nice and big so I've just got stuff to play with. So now I need to shape this little flat piece into this little curvature shape. I have this dolly, which looks like it has a reasonable curve that sort of fits that. So I'm gonna try and utilize this to make this. I'll get back to you in a bit, Mark.